AUC is a metric that measures how well your model separates two classes, and it is far more useful than accuracy when your data is imbalanced. Take a fraud model, for instance, where 99% of transactions are legitimate. Always guessing that a transaction is legitimate will give you 99% accuracy, but zero fraud caught. AUC does not fall for that, because it evaluates your true positive rate against your false positive rate at many different decision thresholds. If that sounds confusing, let's break it down. Most models don't just give you a yes or a no, they output a probability score. And to turn those scores into predictions, we must choose a threshold, but there is a trade-off. If you set the decision threshold too high, you will miss some actual fraudulent transactions and have low recall or a low true positive rate. But if you set it too low, you will flag a lot of legitimate purchases as fraud by mistake, and you will have a high false positive rate. The ROC curve maps this trade-off. It plots your true positive rate against your false positive rate across every possible threshold. As your threshold decreases and more transactions are classified as fraud, your true positive rate will go up, but so will your false positive rate. A weak model that performs as well as a random coin flip will follow the diagonal line, while a strong model will curve toward the top left corner, because it catches more true positives while keeping false positives low. Now, the AUC is simply the total area under this curve. An AUC of 0.5 is as good as a random guess, but a value closer to 1 means your model can effectively separate the classes, meaning it ranks fraudulent transactions higher than legitimate ones. So, to recap, your model outputs scores, and we have to pick a threshold to transform these into yes or no labels. The ROC curve traces model performance at each potential classification threshold, plotting the true positive rate against the false positive rate. And the AUC is the area underneath this curve. One number for how well your model ranks fraud.